Alright, this is the PlayStation Portal 30th Anniversary Edition. Today, I'm unboxing this controversial handheld, showing you what makes it different and sharing my honest opinion after months of gameplay, both the good and bad. Is it worth buying one in 2025? So, let's get into it. First off, Sony absolutely nailed the presentation. This 30th anniversary edition gives me that little hit of nostalgia right away. This edition also has the PlayStation icons marked on the box. Let's do a close-up for you. The PS Portal has an 8-inch LCD screen, Full HD, at 1080p 60 FPS. It's super sharp for a handheld gaming. It has Wi-Fi 5 for direct streaming from your PS5, built-in stereo speakers, and a 3.5 headphone jack for a wired headset. All over this box we have the PlayStation symbols, circle, X, square, and triangle, along the number 3 to form the symbolic number 30. Let's remove it from the box. The PS Portal is covered with this dark gray package instead of the regular white. Inside the box you will also find a USB-C charging cable, a quick start guide, and warranty info. And wow, another hit of nostalgia with this classic PlayStation 1 screen. Lifting it out, it feels solid but lightweight, really comfortable in the hands. The PS button has the classic colors too. Let's remove this screen protection. On the back you can find the PlayStation 30th anniversary written. It's a nice touch from Sony. That's it for this quick unboxing. Let's head to the review. If you are used to the PS5 DualSense controller, you will feel right at home. The Portal literally uses the same tech, the adaptive triggers, the haptic feedback, it's all here. One thing that I really appreciate right off the box is the setup is super simple. You don't need to be a tech wizard to get the things going. You just turn it on, sign in to your PlayStation account, and the Portal automatically finds your PS5. As long as it's in the same network, a quick pairing process, and you are in. Took me like less than 5 minutes, and I was already streaming my game from my PS5. Now, the connection. This surprised me. After all the complaints I heard on the internet, I've got Wi-Fi 6 network at home and the connection has been super stable. I mean, the PS5 is in my basement and I can be upstairs or on the couch, even outside in the patio. The Portal holds up flawlessly. Since launch, Sony has actually done a lot of work behind the scenes to improve the Portal's performance. Firmware updates and back-end optimizations have made a real difference. What used to be a hit or miss for some people early on now feels rock solid, at least in my experience. If you are thinking about getting one, definitely plug an Ethernet cable into your PS5. That wired connection to the console makes a huge difference when it comes to keeping everything smooth. Okay, but here's where it sucks. If your PS5 game library is mostly physical discs, welcome to the cardio. Because every time you want to switch a game on the Portal, you gotta go to your console and swap the disc. Not ideal, I know, when you are trying to play from bed at midnight. Yeah. Honestly, this is where the digital shines. If your library is mostly digital, you will not have this problem. But despite that, I've been gaming more. Yes, more than ever. The mobility is legit. I used it to wait until I had time to sit in front of my TV, my wife was sleeping and so on. But now, I'm squeezing in game time while I'm cooking dinner, waiting for my wife to get ready, or even during those late Sunday mornings. It's made game part of my daily routine. And what about the input lag? You're gonna ask me. Yeah, I know that's a big concern. I don't play competitive games like shooters or fighting games, but all the games that I do play, single player, RPGs, action, adventures, and sport, it feels super responsive. No noticeable lag at all, at least for me. And here is another weird limitation. You can't use your normal Bluetooth headphones. Yep, I know, no AirPods, no Beats, nada. Instead, Sony wants you to use their new Pulse Elite wireless headset or earbuds, or you just have like to plug in a wired headset. It's a little frustrating if you've already invested in wireless audio gear, like me, but there's no other option, unfortunately. Let's talk about battery life. Sony claims around 7 to 8 hours of gameplay, but realistically, I've been getting 6 to 7 hours depending on the brightness of the screen and if I'm using the speakers. The charging time is around like 2 hours and a half to get about full with a USB-C charge. It's not lightning fast, but not terrible either. And you can play while it's charging. Now, here's a bonus feature I didn't expect to love. The PS Plus Premium Cloud Streaming. It's still on beta, but it doesn't feel like a beta. You don't even need a PS5 to play certain games with this thing. Just a solid internet connection and a subscription. I tested it with a few titles and it's surprisingly solid. This takes the Portal from a PS5 accessory to a portable PlayStation ecosystem. Huge win if you travel a lot or just want to keep your setup minimal. After months using the PlayStation Portal, here's the deal. If you can wired connect your PS5 to your network and also have a digital game library, this thing is incredible. It has changed the way I play games and made it more accessible. Let me know in the comments, are you thinking of grabbing the Portal? And if you've already got one, what's your experience been like? Don't forget to like and subscribe. I've got more videos coming up every week. I see you guys in the next one.